I am a young girl aged 22 years old who is currently in Saudi Arabia. I would like to share my life experience. Maybe it might change someone's life out there. I come from a poor family where mom tried her best to raise us. I'm always proud of how she worked hard to make sure her kids are fine. Putting something on our table every morning and evening wasn't easy for her, but she made it. Someone wants me to mention my dad, but that's a story for another day. Our education was extremely hard to handle since we were poor. Back in primary school, we could lack even 5 bob for a Saturday fee. Going back home when sent for the money, we could find our mom sometimes digging without having eaten anything. At times we could find her just seated counting unseen creatures on her fingers, deep into thoughts on how she could handle us when we come back home. At times we could find her not at home, maybe at the neighbor digging just to provide something for our stomachs. Sometimes I could wish her dead since I couldn't stand it seeing her crying every moment. Since we were poor, we used to eat so fast, we could embarrass everyone. We were even given a nickname, the poor family. Any other time mom could go to a neighbor, they could close the doors to avoid her. At times they could welcome her with the phrase, "We know you have come to beg." Mom cried a lot, something that melted my heart. I just wished that she should die so that we can be called street kids. But one thing a day could never end before mom telling us is that giving up is never an option. Paying my high school fee was another disaster, but she tried her best. She's of course a superwoman. I will always tell her how much she means a lot to me. After my secondary education, I was called at Chuka University, but the level of poverty we encountered could not allow me join. I cried a lot seeing my friends carrying suitcases and saying goodbye to me, leaving me helplessly in the village. It sounded so painful, but mom kept on telling me that giving up is never an option. Mom looked for a way on how to make me happy. She tried her best, and to me, she decided to take me to NYS. I could feel like I'm like others. I trained for the first 6 months, but since I was a hardworking girl, skills I got from my mom, I felt like NYS was just a wastage of time. After training, I went back home and got pregnant so that my mom could not tell me to go back to NYS. I delivered safely, and after 1 year, I decided to come in Saudi Arabia. It's Doreen the poet.